Thankful to all my friends and family members who have been motivating me to take this initiative of teaching MS Excel online. As you know, I am Abdul Rashid and I will be trying to teach Excel starting with basic to intermediate. Meanwhile, I will also have the opportunity to learn new things from you all. If you have any questions after today's session, please feel free to add your questions in comment section and I will try to answer them in our next video. So let's start. To start with, first of all, we need to know what is Excel. To know this answer, please go through these lines properly. As you can see, it mentioned that Excel is supported by both Mac and PC platforms. This is another screenshot from Excel. And if you open an Excel file, this will be your interface. Let me open an Excel for you. Okay, once you start, open your Excel file. You can see these ribbons. These tabs are known as ribbons as well. And these are the command bars. Home menu is the most important ribbon which is mostly used. And we have clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles, cells and editing option here. Let's start with the clipboard option. In clipboard, you can see paste, cut, copy and format painter option available here. And I'll just write down the short keys over here as well. Control plus V is for paste. Control plus C is for copy. Control plus X is for cut. And you might be thinking, what is this format painter? I'll explain here. Let's suppose I change few things in this cell. I need to have the same thing in this cell. What I'll have to do, I'll just click once and then paste here. You see? Whatever I need to copy, the format will be copied from this cell to this cell. So just click on this cell, click once on format painter and just click again on this cell. It will be copied and pasted. Only the format is copied and okay, so as I was telling you about the clipboard option, I have now some data on my Excel sheet. As you can see, this is the data. And suppose if I have to cut this data, I'll select this and I'll just click on the cut option. And wherever I need to paste it, I'll just press enter. It will be removed from here and to there. Similarly, if I have to copy this, I'll just select this again and I'll just click here to copy. And if I need to paste it somewhere else or maybe at the end of this one, I just press enter, it will be pasted here. Same can be done by paste option. Like if I copy it from here, I'll just copy and click here where I need to paste it and just click paste. Paste, and our paste option has a few other options as well. I would request you all to please explore these options and give your feedback on the comment box so that I can see how many of you guys have explored these options. And if you have any question, please do let me know. Now the other option left is the clip format painter. Like if you can see here, I have different data over here which is painted, or I have used some color option. I have filled up yellow color in this cell, and the font color is also changed. If I need to copy the format from this, I'll just click here, and I'll just click here. The format will be changed, as this was the number format. It's also changed to number format. Previously it was the date option. Like, and if I click here and paste here, it will also be converted from number to date, and all the other things, the format will be changed. The actual data will not be changed. I hope you got this. Now let's explore the format painter option. If you click on this, don't click on it, just put your cursor on it, and you can see the menu, and this is explaining a lot about format painter. You can see I have got different data where you can see alphabets, date option, time option, numerics all. If I have to change this alphabet to date option, just click on date, click once on format painter and click again on this. It will be changed on with the date option. As this is text, this will not be changed, but we can change this with any numeric cell option. Click here, it will be changed to date option, and if I click on date and copy the format and click on date option, this will be changed to time option. If I click once, you can copy the format once, and if I click twice, like let's see, if I click twice on the format painter, I can keep on pasting it anywhere until and unless I press the escape key from my keyboard, it won't stop. See? Now I would like you guys to practice this, and do let me know if you have any question or comment. After the clipboard, we have font option where we can change the font. We have got so many font size here. This is the font size, and we can change the font size from here as well. Click on the cell. This will change the format into large, and this will change the format into small. This is for bold, italic, underline, and this will convert it into table. We have got so many table options over here. Please explore these, and you can change the colors as well, change the line design like width or other designs. You can use these as well, and you can just use the color option here like this, whichever color you like. Change it, then change the font color from here. See, please explore this, and this alignment helps us align the cells. I'll just let you know this, and this works for wrap text. What wrap text does, I'll show you. Let me just copy this. I have too much data in it. I just want to see it all at once. Just click here and click on wrap text. It will adjust the cell accordingly so you can read the entire cell data. Similarly, if I need to merge these two cells, I'll have to click here and it will merge. But while we merge, one data from one cell will be left and the other cell's data will be deleted. I click OK. Karachi is deleted and Makkah mobile service is left behind. We can just use these options. Use this option to unmerge this cell again. Unmerge again. Now we have the number option where we have different options. As I mentioned previously, the date, time, text, date option, all these options are here. I would request you to explore these options and do let me know if you have any question. And this will change to dollar option. This will change it into percentage. And if I have 2 digits, this will increase the digits and this will decrease the digits from here. In this we have the styles option. If we have to convert it into a table, we'll select it all and use the format as table option. It will convert into a table. Whatever design I have selected, I can change the options from here. See? Once we convert the data into table format and after clicking on anywhere within the table, we have a new tab over here, a new ribbon over here by the name of table design. Once we click on it, we have different options over here which is related entirely to this table design. See the header, which row. Please explore this and do let me know if you have any question. And if I have to just finish this table format from here, I'll just convert to range. Click on here and click yes. It will again be converted to simple table. How are we going to identify? How can we identify if this data is still in a table format or not? Like you can see a small arrow over here. See this one, the last cell corner. This means this data is still in a table format. See, the table design tab is still here. If I convert to range, the design tab is also gone now and the arrow is also gone from the last cell over here. So the formatting is used for again highlighting the cells greater than, less than, in between, equals to, text that contains and all these. Please explore these and do let me know if you have any question, because before you explore Excel, if I just explain these things, you will not be able to understand them properly. Now the cell style. This only changes the cell style to the given options over here. Let's see. I just try to have. I just click here. Show you guys. This is changing, right? Whenever I click, it will be changed accordingly. Next is the cells option. If I have to insert a cell, I can insert a cell. It will have the option here and select the required option. It will be done. And if I need to delete a cell again, I can delete it right from here. Formatting can be changed from here. Please explore these options and let me know if you have any question. The last option is editing option. If I click here, I click on auto sum entire column. I need to press enter as I have a dollar sign over here. So it has also given me the dollar sign at the end. Please explore these options as well, and this is used for sorting. I click here, I click on sort from A to Z or sort from Z to A. Custom sort, we have got option over here. You can choose whatever option you need. These are the headers. Similarly, we have got the filter option, which will create the filters on top. So I believe this is all, as I have given you an overview of Format Painter in our last video. That Format Painter is used to copy only the format from one cell to another. As you can see, we have got two cells over here with both having numeric values, and if I have to copy this format to this cell, what I'll do, I just click here and click a single click on Format Painter and again click back on this cell, and you can see now the format has been copied to the other cell. It was easy, right? Another option, similarly I have got three different cells over here with the three different formatting. If I need to copy these three formats to these three cells, I'll again click on all these cells, single click on Format Painter and click here. Ta-da! It's done! So it was quite easy, I believe, right? Another thing, if I have copy one cell formatting to similar cells or various cells, what I'll have to do, I'll have to double click the Format Painter. First of all, click on the cell from which you have to copy the format and double click on Format Painter, and until and unless I press escape key, wherever I click on the Excel sheet, everything will be copied like this. You can see it's being copied. If I need to stop it, I'll have to press the escape key from my keyboard. I've done it. Once you press escape key from your keyboard, this cell will stop highlighting it. It was also easy, right? Next option is, if I have this cell format over here with the dollar value and I need to copy the format onto all these cells, I can use this. You can see if when I take my cursor from anywhere in this screen, bottom of this cell, it changes, right? Once it changes, I'll have to double click here. It's now copied, but you can see the values have changed from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1. But I need to only copy and paste the format, not the values. I'll just click here and select fill formatting. See, the numbers have now changed. Let's move to another option. Using the keyboard, that was using the mouse, and now if you want to use the keyboard, click here, Control C, press Control C, and if I have to copy and paste the format to all these cells, select the cells, press Control Alt V you can see this menu. Select the format over here and press OK. It's done. The same thing if you want to do using your mouse. Select all of these, right click here and select the formatting option. This is done. I've mentioned the shortkeys over here as well for your ease so that you can note down these shortkeys. If you have any question, please mention your questions under the comment section and those questions will be discussed in our next video. Of creating professional looking spreadsheets, and they can help you make your data stand out. In this session, we will explore more fonts, more font styles and colors, and learn how to use them effectively in our spreadsheets. Let's start by discussing the different types of fonts available in Excel. Excel offers a wide variety of fonts, ranging from classic to elegant to modern and playful. Some of the most commonly used fonts in Excel include Times New Roman, Arial, Calibri, and Verdana. Let's explore them. To explore them, we'll have to click on this, and this drop down will appear and we can see all the available fonts over here. See? However, you can choose from a variety of specialty fonts such as Script and Impact to add a unique touch to your spreadsheets. Now, let's talk about font size. For font size, click here. If I select this and I need to change the font size, I can change them from here. Excel allows you to adjust the size of your font to fit your needs. To adjust the font size, simply select the cells you want to modify and use the font size drop down from here. You can choose from a range of font sizes from 8 pt to 72 pt. Remember, it's important to choose a font size that is easy to read and fits well with your spreadsheet's overall design. Now, let's move to the font color. Excel allows you to change the color of a font and to make it stand out. To change the font color, select the cells you want to modify, as I have done, and then use the font color drop down here to choose the new color, whatever color you need to choose. Or you can create custom colors to match your specific needs. Custom colors can be made from both of these options. Similarly, if I want to fill color into a cell, not the data or the font, I can choose the options from here, or I can make my new colors from here. Ta-da! It's done! Here we have the bold option, italic, underline, or the double underline option. Please explore these options for better understanding. Now the last thing, borders. We can select the border styles from here, whatever we want. No borders. If I need to remove all these borders, I will just select them all and click on no borders. This will create all borders like table format. And thick borders. We can draw our borders using these options. Grid, the table format. Similarly, we can choose the colors or change the colors from here. Like if I need this color, see? Similarly, I can change the line style as well, like this or like this. This is good. In conclusion, fonts are an important part of creating professional looking spreadsheets in Excel. By using different font styles, sizes and colors, you can make your data stand out and help your spreadsheet look more visually appealing. Remember to choose fonts that are easy to read and fit well with your overall design. Excel provides several alignment options to help you format your data. Here are some of the alignment tab functions in Excel. To explain better, I've taken some screenshots and mentioned the details. You can see these things over here in alignment option, where this refers to vertical alignment option, this is a horizontal alignment option, and it's overall an alignment group. And we have got other options here like rectangles, margin cells, and if we need further details, we can click here and a menu will pop up. See? And we have got other details over here. Okay. Now let's talk about the vertical alignment option first. This function allows you to align text or number to the top, center, or bottom of a cell. To access this function, select the cells you want to format, right-click and choose Format Cells. In the Alignment tab, you will see the vertical alignment options. Now let's learn about horizontal alignment. This function allows you to align text or numbers to the left, center or right of a cell. To access this function, select the cells you want to format, right-click and choose Format Cells. In the Alignment tab, you will see the horizontal alignment options. As I mentioned earlier, to have more options, click here and this tab will appear. Soon will appear and you can have more options over here. Please explore these options and let me know in the comment section in case you have any question. Now let's explore the text wrapping option. This function allows you to wrap text within a cell if the text is too long to fit in one line. To access this function, select the cells you want to format, right-click and choose Format Cells in the Alignment tab. Check the box next to wrap text. Another option over here, you can see these two tabs. These are indentation. This function allows you to indent text or number within a cell. To access this function, now this option over here, this will help you design or align your text as per the list mentioned here. Last but not the least, merge and cell options. This function allows you to combine two or more cells into one. To access this function, use these options mentioned over here. Now some example time. Let's do some testing. You can see I have got some data over here. And this is the data. And if I click here, you can see I can just I'm using these options and you'll be able to see and understand them. In case you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. Done. And then now, using these options, and in case I have used any of these options and I have to get back to the normal option, I have to use this option and it's done. Similarly, if I need to use the intent option, then to press back to this, and as I have got some more data in this cell, I can use wrap text, reverse, okay, and let me explain merge cell option. If I need to merge these three cells, I will use this option, and if I don't want it in the center, I can use these options from here, okay, that's good. And what if I need to have all of these cells merged? It will be merged like this, right? And if I want to get back to normal view and merge them,
today we will explore the number format option. The number format option is available here in our Excel. In MS Excel, the number format option allows us to format numeric data such as numbers, dates, and times. Today we'll go through some options available in the number dialog box here. Okay, now to have a better understanding on these options, I have got some raw data over here. You can see the data where I have some numbers, dates, and time formats. First of all, let's explore the number option. Number option formats a cell as a number with or without decimal places. Like, if you can see, the numbers in this column don't have decimal options. If I select the column and click on number option, it will give me the decimal and the 2 digits after decimal. And if I want to remove these digits after the decimal, I can simply remove it from here or add again by clicking over here. After exploring the number option, now we'll go to explore the next available option, which is the currency option. Okay, what is currency option? Currency option formats a cell as currency with a currency symbol and decimal places. I will click here and use the currency option by clicking it, and you can see it will convert the numbers into currency option with a dollar sign and comma where required after 3 digits. And if I want to change the dollar sign, click here and the symbol will be changed from here, whatever option we need. Like if I want to convert it into PKR, we have got the PKR option over here. I'll search out the option for you, and there we are, and click OK. Ta-da, it's done. It's converted into PKR now. Hope this was understandable. Okay, now let's move on to the next option. The next option is accounting option. Accounting option formats a cell as currency with a currency symbol, decimal places and accounting formatting, which aligns the currency symbols in a column. If I want to convert this data into currency accounting option, I'll click here and see it's changed. The presentation is a bit different, but rest the things are the same as we have done here. But again, if we want to change the dollar sign, we can click here and change it from the options below. Like if I want to change into PKR, I'll change it into PKR from here, and it's changed. The presentation is a bit different, which is like you can say a good format. So hope this was understandable and I was able to explain this thing better. Now the next option we have are the date options. We have got two different type of date options, short date and long date option. And you can see I've got dates over here. I'll click here and let's see what happens if I click on the short date option. It will convert the date option in this format, and if I click on long date option, it will convert it like this. So the date option formats a cell as the date. You can choose from a variety of date formats such as month, date, year or date, month, year. Like if I need to change it further, I'll click over here. I'll have several options over here. If I want to have this option, I can have this option, and if I need to change it in any other option available in the list below, I can change it as per my need. Now we'll explore the next available option, which is the time option. This option formats a cell as a time. We can choose from a variety of time formats such as hour, minute, AM or PM, or hour, minutes and seconds. To explain this better, let's select this column and I'll click on the time option and see it will show me the time with hour, minute, seconds, AM or PM. If I need to change it further, I can change it from this drop down or the list here as per my need. Like if I need to have this option, I can change it from here. Okay, now the next option we have is the percentage option, which is easier and simple. Percentage option formats a cell as a percentage with a percentage symbol and decimal places. If I click here and I go to percentage option, it will convert my data into percentage option. And again, if I want to remove the digits after decimal, I can remove them from here. And again, if I want to add the digits, I can click here. Okay. Now we'll explore the next remaining options we have, but mostly we don't use these options, which are like fraction, scientific and text. I'll explain these. Fraction option formats a cell as a fraction. We can choose from a variety of fraction formats such as 1 into 2 or 5 into 8. Scientific option formats a cell as scientific narration with a number multiplied by 10 to a power. Like to explain this, I'll just click here and show you these options. See, and similarly this option to fraction, this will be converted into this option, and another option, the text option, which we normally use. Like if I need to enter a phone number, like if we type a phone number 0302 987 654, So as we have 0 at the beginning, so it will skip the 0. But if I convert it into text option, and again I write the same thing, 0302 89 whatever, it will keep the 0 over here. So mostly we use the text option for these sort of working, where we have 0 in the beginning, like the account numbers or phone numbers, where we have 0 in the beginning and we need to keep the 0. We can't skip that 0. We use the text option. So these were some of the options available in number format dialog box in MS Excel. Properly formatting numeric data can make it easier to read and understand. Conditional formatting in MS Excel is a powerful feature that allows us to format cells based on certain criteria. This can help us highlight important data, identify trends, and make our data easier to read and understand. To apply conditional formatting in Excel, we'll have to use these options from here. To explain better, I've taken some screenshots of the menus from here. As you can see, highlight cell rules, top bottom rules, data bars, color scales, icon sets, new rule, clear rules, and manage rules options over here. Okay, now let's explore the first option first, which is highlight cell rules. The highlight cell rules option in MS Excel allows us to apply conditional formatting to cells based on their value. Excel offers several options, including greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contains a date occurring, duplicate values, and we can create more rules as well. So let's explore the greater than option. As you can see, I've got some raw data as usual. I'll select these cells and I'll just click greater than whatever I need option. Like if I can write over here greater than 80, that can be colored by red or yellow or green or light red fill or red text or red border or custom. I can choose any of the options from these available options, right? Similarly, we can use the rest of the options like less than, between, equal to, that can text that contains a date occurring or duplicate values. I would request you all to please go through these options and have some practice. Do let me know if you have any question. I'll be there to answer you. Now, the next available option, which is top bottom rules. Top bottom rules option in MS Excel allows us to apply conditional formatting to highlight the top or bottom values in a range or cells. Okay, now I'll just select these numbers and as you can read, if I need top 10, I can change these top 10 to as per my priorities, like 5 or more than 10 options, whatever is needed. And again, the coloring options, we have got multiple coloring options, whatever we need, and we can use the custom format as well. And once we press OK, it will be implemented, and same goes for the rest of the options like top 10 percentage, bottom 10 items, bottom 10 percentage, above average or below average numbers. Now let's move on to the next available option, which is data bars option. The data bars options in MS Excel allows us to apply conditional formatting to a range of cells by displaying a horizontal bar that represents the value in each cell. Let's try it. I'll select these cells with numbers and I'll go to data bars and I can select any of the available options and you can see the changes in the cells. It will take the minimum as the minimum as the starting point and the maximum as the ending point. Okay. Now the next option, color scale. Color scale also works as the data bars, but it reflects the results with color shades. Let's try it. I'll select these cells with numbers and I'll show you all the options available so that it's easy to understand, right? And we can create our own options as well from these more rules option. Sounds good? The next option we have is the icon sets option. The icon sets option in MS Excel allows us to apply conditional formatting to a range of cells by displaying an icon that represents the value of each cell. Let's try it. I'll select these cells. I go to conditional formatting, icon set, and we can see the results. And you can choose any of the available options which is needed or you like. Great. Let's move on to the next available option. Now let's learn how we will do that. We'll go to conditional formatting. I'll click on new rule and I'll click on use a formula to determine which cells to format. And I will click on this and I'll click on this because it's related to this cell state, and I will remove the dollar sign from here and I will put the sign equals to and the formula today will be used here, bracket open and bracket close, plus 1. So this shows today plus 1 means if today is 8th of May, it should be 9th of May. Today plus 1, it's 9th of May. Okay? And now, what format do I want? I would like it to be bold, the font to be bold, and white color. And I would like the cell to fill in this orange color. Okay? And I want this to be implemented to which cells? Sorry, I'll go to manage cells and I will implement these to B3 and E3. Okay, so it will be B3. Alright, and dollar sign E3. Okay. Now let's see what happens. As the date is already 7th May and it's delivered, I'll select this, copy format printer from here, click here. Now again, I'll click here twice so that I can implement it on several options. Okay, now the next option is new rule. You can create a new rules as per need from these available options. Please try them out and do let me know if you need any help. I'll be there. Okay, and this option, clear rules, will clear the rules from the selected sheet or the entire sheet or selected cells. Okay. Manage rules will display all the rules which are already implemented or the cells are containing those rules. You can see those rules over here. Currently, we don't have any rule in this sheet, so there is no option available or no rules available here.
Working with tables in MS Excel can be a great way to organize and analyze our data. Tables offer many advantages over standard range of data, including the ability to sort, filter, and format our data more easily. Today, we will go through some tips of working with tables in MS Excel. So let's start with creating a table first. To create a table, we need to use this option from here. And to use this option, I'll just open up some raw data. I've got some raw data over here as usual. So this is the raw data where I need to prepare a table. I'll just click anywhere within the data and click here and select whatever option I need for the table. As you can see, I have got the data over here, and if I need this data to be converted into a table, I'll click anywhere within this data and I'll go and click here and select the desired table option I need. Like if I need this option, I'll click here. Now, the most important part over here, if I need the same headings as the header, I'll make sure that this check mark is available over here. And if I need a new header apart from this, then I'll uncheck this. In this case, I need the same as header, and I'll check mark this and click on OK over here, and the table will be converted. So now the next part is adding data. To add data to the table, simply type the new data into the empty rows at the bottom of the Excel table. Here. Excel will automatically expand the table to include the new data. Like for example, I have got some data over here. Like for suppose I need this data in this table, and I've just placed over here, and the table will be expanded automatically. Okay, now once we are done with creating a table, the other option is sorting and filtering. So once we have created the table, we can see that we have got the data tabs over here. These icons or these arrows are known as data tabs, and while using these things, we can sort the data from A to Z, or smallest to largest, again smallest to largest, or we can see someone's individual's data by filtering them out. Like if I need to see the data of specifically this customer, I'll checklist this and click on OK, and I can view only this customer's data from here. Okay, now the next thing we have is formatting. To format a table, click anywhere on your table and you can see a new ribbon over here. Like if I click anywhere else, this will not be available over here. If I click on the table, I can see this tab over here, and I've got all the options related to this table. Like if I need to rename this, I will just write customer data. Okay, now one thing over here that we cannot use spaces. Like if I give a space, it will not save it. See, so to rename the data, to rename the table, I'll have to use hyphen
or underscore, and it will be saved. See, this is helpful in working with several tables, and so that we are aware which table is for what. This will help us creating a pivot table from these tables moving onwards. Apart from this, if I need to change the design from here, I can select any designs from here and change it accordingly. See, let's change it. And if I need to remove the header, it will remove the header. Similarly, I can remove the filter options. Now we won't be able to filter them out anymore. And again, and if I need to use a slicer, we can use a slicer. Slicers are automatically created, and these are created as per the headers. Like you can see the headers, serial number, order number, customer, category, and now I'll just click if I need a slicer as per the category. I click the category and it will create a slicer for me. Now these 4 categories are available over here. Only these 4 categories. Now if I want to sort them as per the categories, it will be sorted accordingly. This will help us. And view all, click here. Okay. Now the next thing over here in the data tab is like if I want to remove this table and I don't need this table anymore, to see if the table is converted or not converted to range or not, we can see this icon over here. If it is in a table format, there you can see this small arrow over here, but if I convert it to range again, like this arrow will be removed. Okay, so now this is no longer a table now, but the colors will remain over here. If you need to remove the colors, you can use the options from here to remove all the colors. Okay, now last but not the least, adding formulas to your table. This also helps us, like if I need a formula of sum, I need to sum these two. If I select this and click on enter, before clicking enter, please see that if it's converted into a table, it's reading table number 7 at subtotal and shipping fee, like it's adding subtotal and shipping fee. And if I click on enter, the formula will be pasted till the end of the table on the same column. So this was really helpful, I believe, right? By using tables in MS Excel, we can make it easier to analyze and understand our data. With the ability to sort, filter and format our data more easily, we can spend less time managing our data and more time drawing insights from it.
Today, we're going to focus on a topic that is really helpful for monitoring your objectives and visualizing your progress. Making a progress chart. Progress charts are a useful tool for helping you stay motivated and responsible when working on personal projects, fitness objectives, or business obligations. Let's start with a progress chart using Donut Chart. Select the data. Go to the Insert tab. Add a donut chart. Drag the chart over and adjust the size. Delete the header and legend. Triple-click the orange portion. Change the orange filter gray fill. Go to the Format tab. Add a text box. Go to the Formula bar. type equals and click the actual percentage. Resize and center the text. Now you have a working progress chart. Now let's discuss bar charts. Each has its advantages, which I'll explain to you in simple stages. Did you know that there exists a shortcut to quickly visualize your data in Excel? Watch till the end to find out. If you look at this data set, it does not tell you much, right? You can't really see what's going on. Now, if you click on any cell within your data range and press Alt plus F1, and just like magic, Excel created a default chart right next to your data on your current worksheet. No need for any data selection. And what if you don't want your chart to be on the same worksheet? Well, in that case, select again any cell within your data range and press F11. And there you go. Your chart is now placed on a new worksheet. And there you have it. Creating a progress chart is an excellent way to stay on track and reach your goals. Remember, the key is consistency and staying true to your data. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on goal setting and self-improvement.
Today we're going to delve into a subject in Excel, lookup functions. I'm sure you're familiar with index and match for searching data in your spreadsheets. However, did you know that there are options that might be even more efficient and user-friendly? So stick around, because in this video I'll introduce you to some alternatives to index and match functions that can simplify and speed up your data lookup tasks. Before we move on, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do so right away. If you think the video is educational, please share, and you can press the thumbs up button if you like the video. Care about index and match to look up values in your data. Here's an alternative that no one ever showed you. Imagine the following scenario. You have products listed in one column and earnings in some other. Now, you want to find the intersection of a specific row and column, say the earnings for apples in 2022. All you need to do is to select your data range and use the shortcut Control plus Shift plus F3. This allows us to quickly create named ranges for our top row and left columns. Alright, now here it is where it gets interesting. If we now want to look up, let's say, the value for apples in 2021, we can simply write equal apples, then insert a space, and then write YE 2021. I mean, how easy was that? Now here's why this works. In Excel, the space operator is used to find the intersection of two ranges, whether those ranges are named or not. For instance, you can also use the space operator to find the intersection of non-named ranges like A3C3 and B1B3, and Excel will return the value at the intersection located in B3. Now, when combined with named ranges, this becomes incredibly powerful. You can do more than just find simple intersections. You can also leverage this to sum ranges of cells easily. Notice here the space used to specify the intersection. And also, you can even sum non-contiguous cells. Simply specify the products first, then use the space to define the intersection, and finally insert the years. That concludes our investigation on Excel substitutes for index and match. To truly understand these functions, don't forget to practice and play around with them on your own spreadsheets. I appreciate you watching, and if you found this video useful, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe for more Excel hints and tips. Watch this space for more fascinating Excel stuff on my channel. Joyful excelling! I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in the future video.